What's up, guys? It's Lord Both here for another video, and we got some new numbers in this week that shows us really the breadth and depth of the failures of some of these woke garbage television shows. This article comes to us via Deadline. Broadcasts was, quote, surprisingly resilient in 2024 amid production declines, but streaming still leads the pack. Fool me once, led TV last year, Luminate says. Just so we're clear here, all the information coming in this article is provided by Luminate. They do end of the year analysis for television, you see here. Luminate's 2024 year-end analysis, which measures TV viewership in the US. So that's how we're measuring all the information that's given here. Now, with that said, here is the most interesting part of the article. This is of the top 10 streaming shows in minutes. They said, unsurprisingly, Taylor Sheridan also performed quite well, with both Landman and Tulsa King in the top 5. Both Taylor Sheridan projects, Landman and Tulsa King, I can confirm, very good shows. I think Landman is a little bit better than Tulsa King. I also think Tulsa King's season 2 wasn't as good as season 1, but that also might be because mine and a lot of other people's opinions might be skewed of it a little bit, just because it came out in the same year as Penguin, and Penguin was such a great gangster show. It kind of overshadowed Tulsa King a little bit. But here's the big piece of news that kind of confirms everybody's suspicions about woke television and the terrible, awful shows that are being produced by Disney Plus and Amazon. It states here, Luminate also notes that streaming franchises, including Marvel, Star Wars, and Rings of Power, all underperformed last year. The second season of Prime Video's Lord of the Rings series was down 60% in total minutes watched compared to season 1. And keep in mind, less than half of the people who started Rings of Power season 1 actually finished the first season of Rings of Power. So not only are we more than half cutting the audience of a television show for season 2, we're half cutting it from a half cut of people that watched season 1, which means this show, which has cost well over $1 billion to make by Amazon, is massively underperforming. To continue, it states, and Disney Plus didn't fare much better with offerings like Echo and Agatha All Along, which underperformed previous Marvel streaming series. In fact, yes, Echo and Agatha were the least viewed Marvel series on Disney Plus to date. In fact, the number one viewed show on Disney Plus wasn't a Marvel or Star Wars show. It was freaking Percy Jackson and the Olympians, which has always been a C-lister in the young adult fantasy genre. That has already been adapted, I think, like twice. So there you have it, folks. The numbers have been crunched. Everything has been weighed and measured. The analytics are in. And what we discovered is what we assumed. General audiences don't want to watch a Lord of the Rings show that focuses so much on shipping characters. General audiences don't want to watch a lesbian witches Marvel show. General audiences don't want to watch a lesbian witches in space show with the Acolyte. And general audiences don't want to watch an attempt to make a gritty, grounded superhero show with a deaf, crippled Native American woman. It's funny because when I say all those things, you think somewhere along the line, somebody there would say, hey guys, maybe this doesn't fit, the general audience, the masses of people who, don't identify with these characters or don't like focusing on these things or like to just, have escapism or heard good stories told. Maybe we shouldn't focus so much on identity and interconnected romantic relationships. But no, nobody spoke up. And all these shows got greenlit. They all got made, even though they tried to find some way to get rid of some of these shows. I'm looking at you, Echo. But they couldn't, and it had to be released. And all of them have only damaged the reputation of their respective companies and their respective IPs. But those are just my thoughts on all this. If you have your own thoughts, go ahead and leave in the comments. If you like this video, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. If you didn't like this video, I appreciate you watching all of it. We'll talk to you again later.